literally the only thing that concerns you right now is your success and the things that you want to achieve in life. You want to do something with your life. You want to make something of yourself. And I think that that means that you are in this kind of conquest energy where it's like you're wanting to expand, you're wanting to invest, you're wanting to build. Ownership comes into play, and what you want to associate with comes into play, and your standards come into play, and this is how you go through this process of developing and pruning something in your image. It's meticulous, it's exciting, it turns you on, and it's also painful. Like I said, it has a lot to do with your standards. It has a lot to do with what you're looking for, a lot to do with what you want to invest in, what you perceive to have intrinsic value. And this is how you prioritize. This is how you separate the wheat from the chaff, as they say. This is how you decide what's worthy of you. This is how you're deciding what's worth it to do in November. And I think that it has a very positive effect on your life. But you always have to stop and ask yourself if you're in the right, if you are achieving it by the right means. Are you being true to yourself? Are you pretending to be something that you're not? Are you betraying anyone? Are you betraying yourself? This will be your general read for November. As you may know, we're going to pull the overall energy, which will be just one card, and we'll look at that as what the foundational energy will be for November. Then we'll pull the rest of your cards, get some oracles, and then get some identifiers, and that'll be your read. So you're the overall energy, Capricorn. We have the Hierophant. So there could be a Taurus that you guys are, that's pretty central in November. And if it isn't about anyone else, then this substantiates what we were talking about a moment ago with regards to what you are building. This is that institutional energy. This is Taurus energy. What we're talking about here is effort. We're talking about sustained effort. And this is where your focus is. And I think that you, I think that your mind is made up about certain things. And I think that you'll only experiment to a certain degree. It's like you're wrestling with conventionalism. I don't think that you're just accepting this, because I do feel like there's this like rebellious nature to the energy here though as well. This energy that's kind of like bucking back, that's like kicking back, that's trying to do something different. But some things are just much easier said than done. And I feel like there could be situations in November where a good game is being talked, but where the results You know, that's what you're wanting to know. You know, where are the results? Where are they? Like I said, there is something that there is a rebellious nature to the energy is very nonconformist. So I think that you are wanting to, like, you're seeing a situation. Well, I don't think it's so much about just seeing a situation differently. I think it's about like living different, loving different, wanting different, thinking different, feeling different. And it's because one or all of those things have changed. It's like your life alters course. You guys could have broken up with a Taurus, or you could have broken up with a Scorpio. But like you're watching this person, or like this person has their eye out for you. The situation ended, y'all. Like it did. Let's talk about what's here for a sec. So I said that this could be a money read and about what you want to build and about the 3D, and it very well could be, yes, but I do think that this is also about your relationships. I do think it's about a significant relationship. I think it's about the one that you want. I think it's about the one that you want. And when we get to talking about what you want, you know, and we also get to talking about ownership, like we were talking about earlier, it's like you pursue it. It's like you pursue it like you do good business. You want things to go according to plan. It's like you want to talk numbers. And in so many ways, it takes a situation that is oftentimes not so black and white, and it makes it transforms it into something unrealistic, or if not unrealistic, it transforms it into something lifeless, something without passion, something without spontaneity. And I think that sometimes you think that you don't really need that, or that it's not that important, but sometimes you do. And I think that you want to cut back on the list that you have. And I'm not saying lower your standards. I'm saying that maybe you're being a little bit easier on yourself and allowing yourself to be loved, creating room for it, creating space for it. But many of these feelings, I don't think that you are talking about them. I think that you're just experiencing them and handling them as you do. Yeah. Business is business, eh? Is it dark? Let's see if I can... Oh, sorry. Maybe that's better. So, we were saying, the Tower and the Star, that's the way that you definitely want that to go. So you're gonna lose it all, but you're gonna get it all back. Or you're gonna get something because you lost something. Either way, you will get it. Let's just get all these in frame for you real quick. Try to make it so you can see all of them. Nice energy. I'll just set those there, but of course I'm going to show them to you. Okay. Let's talk about what's here, shall we? So, Your overall energy for November is the Hierophant, as we said. And as we also said, you could be dealing with a Taurus. A Taurus could be fairly central. A Taurus who things have recently ended with or are ending with. And if it's not about a relationship, right, then what it's about is a shift in consciousness that you're experiencing, or it's that your mind is changing about how you view your relationships, how you view relationships in general, how you view your life, how you want to live your life. And I think that like you're on that threshold of transformation, and I think that you're learning a lot about yourself. You're learning a lot about possessions. I think some of you may be dealing with someone who you feel is possessive. And I think that this is something that is a turnoff for you. But it's like you also have the potential to exhibit this from time to time. So it's like you understand it. Therefore, I don't think that there is any malice. But I think that you guys just don't want to be controlled. I think that you want to have a say in what's happening to you. You want to have a say in what is happening in your life. What kind of conqueror doesn't call the shots? How can you build your empire if you aren't sitting on the throne? I think that ruling effectively will require that you make some judgment calls about what you're going to sacrifice and what you're going to go after. I think that you risk feeling lonely, feeling isolated, feeling abandoned by going one route. And it's like that's the route that at least you perceive to be the right one. And that takes us back to what we said when we were talking about what you want can sometimes be bittersweet, can sometimes be painful. Now, if you guys are dealing with a Virgo, like there's a lot of separating right now. I think you could definitely be in separation with this person, and I think that it has something to do with money and someone not having enough. Or it's like there's a lack of faith in someone's ability to provide, a lack of faith in someone's ability to produce. Taking a look at your oracles, we have the Rattle card, and at the bottom here it says disperse. I think that you are troubled by a lot of fear-based thoughts, and I think that they make you jump to conclusions, they make you overthink your pursuits. I'm hearing that phrase, don't look a gift horse in the mouth, but I think that you're looking the gift horse in the mouth. I think that you're scrutinizing everything that comes your way to make sure that it is up to scratch, that it is up to code. There's a lot of quality control here. But it's like it's becoming, or it has the potential to become obsessive. So it's like there must be checks on it. You know, like it's perfectly fine to have standards, but if no one will measure up, then you'll see what will happen here. The next one we have here is four-legged endurance. So I feel like you're tired. Like I feel like you're looking like you're looking for something. You're constantly working. Like I said, you're trying to build. And I think it takes a lot of strength to put yourself out there time and time again. It takes a lot of patience. And I feel like you're so patient because you really want the situations that you find yourselves in to work. So when they don't, it's just this huge letdown. We got the month of March. You could be dealing with someone who was born in that month, or that month may be significant in some way, shape, or form. Virgo, we said that. Pride. Yeah. Yeah. Don't ever let that keep you from doing something that you want to do or saying something that you want to say. Pride is something that the effects fade. Haters. The number 5. The number 9. July may be significant. The number 7. And North. So someone could be born on the 5th, the 9th, or the 7th day. 9 to 5 is here as well. I think that you may be traveling up north. Or, yeah, you may live on the north side. North face is here as well. There'll be no extended readings for November. I love you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and participate in the pick a card polls. I'll see you next time.